Well, hello, ladies. Rosemary, Hottie Popo, ArteDar here. I did not get the mugshot kitten caboodle, but I was so moved by the theme that I really needed to do it, and I wanted to share it. So you can see, for me, it was a lot of fun, and it's definitely deep rooted. I have a thumb cuffs, a chit keys. This is a souvenir from the Alcatraz Prison Island tour. No whistle, hardcover. Anyway, this is canvas, wood on the inside, two canvases that I hinged together, and this needs a number. That's my dog. Pardon me, I'm sorry. Lily, go lay down. And that's the inside, but you can see where the niche was cut out. I've done this before with soft canvas. I could show you one of them sometime. And then the inside, here's the little blurb and the story about my gal here, the mugshot, and a little more that's on the inside. And I'm going to read this little blurb that I made up. It's all fiction. And I have it in a larger print. Forever looking for mushrooms. This is my story, just like I told Sheriff Collins. Times was getting really hard. That's why Mama and Papa got me an old man with 3 little tots under the age of 7. His wife passed on and he was a needing help. Well, me, the oldest, done all I could do for my own kinfolk, and I agreed. It weren't bad, not much different back home except for one thing. I stood firm about not having any more kids. Sides, it ain't all romantic like I heard, but I promised Mama I'd do like she said, something like making it stick legal if it happens one time. Well, like I said before, times was hard, just barely getting by. I'd done all the hard work to keep a patch garden, but it weren't nearly enough. So I heard the women folk in town talking about how there's a plenty of free wild food in the fields, the meadows, the woods, and along the cricks. The things they was eating was a surprise to me, 'cause we ain't never et any of some of the things they was saying. I take me a basket and have my young'uns take a walk with me and look for them edibles. Found us some dandelion greens, berries, and mushrooms. Made us a good dinner with 'em, too. I was feeling a little bit queasy and exhausted, so I went to bed early and slept till early morning, and it was still dark out there. I didn't stir much, thought they could all use a little more sleep. Come the call of the cock rooster, and then no one was getting up. I goes to wake the baby Nettie and brush the hair off her cheek, and she was cold as ice. Scared, I started yelling and a screaming. No one woke up. I got so scared I run out the house and kept running and running till I came to the road. A pickup truck was coming straight for me, and for a brief moment I thought I'd just stand there and let it run me over flat as a hoppy toad, dead in the road. He stopped. I could barely speak through the sobs and shaking. He took me by the sheriff's office. I was questioned, had fingers inked for prints, and got me photograph taken. That was the only thing that could have made me smile at that time. See, it was my first ever photo took. First ever photo took, I said. Well, later, after all the questioning and investigating and talking to the doctor, they says we still have a problem. Don't know if it were an accident or not. They said, why didn't you eat that dinner? I says, I told you I was feeling belly sick and very tired, thinking maybe them berries I ate half of my pickings was too much. It was decided it weren't all my fault, 'cause them women talking gave me the idea just to get all them hungry mouths fed. but now I'm a free bird. The end. Side note, in 1940, Mrs. Emmeline so and so went to college with the town's people's charity and earned an arts and science bachelor's degree. She became renowned for her detailed accuracy and educational information in her botany book. Her watercolor illustrations of mushrooms were her best known study. So there it is, gals. That's part of why I had to do this. I just like the lighter side of what a mugshot could bring for some people. And then on the other darker side, just saying, if you don't know me, you didn't know that I am this and retired. Police Academy, corrections for the state, and then also for the county. That's me practicing with my Glock. Okay, just a few photos. So again, like I said, I was really happy to be able to bring this together for myself and have something journaled, put together. That's me getting pinned by the warden and my lieutenant. I won't mention any names, but that's me. That's me. And there it is. I had enough college degrees. If I had started this a lot sooner in my life, I may have gone into a different direction than in corrections. More judicial or something better. But I'm glad I did what I did, and I'm retired, and I'm happy. And thank you, Rosemary, for the great theme. I also want to film the kit and caboodle for Yeehaw Cowgirls. Thanks, everybody.